I had a captain on the boat. His name was Jack, and he was out on his port side, so we could sneak up on him. It scared the shit out of him every time.
But you know what? Hey, they still cleared me for a CDL driver's license and hazmat materials.
Oh my God! What were they fucking thinking? What were they thinking?
Yes, production and standards is a thing.
I mean, well, no, you got to see so much on a peripheral vision. You got to hear a whisper in your ear, and that's about it.
All right, your time is up, sir.
And it sounds like a movie. This
about
sounds like a movie I don't want to watch.
Hey, and it doesn't help that you give the guy $100 on the way out and say thanks, buddy, and give him a wink on your one good eye.
Maybe $32.50, but I don't think $100.
El Dragoon, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, by the way, Traveling Fools didn't tell you I'm a fucking character, right?
I like you, dude. I've always have liked you. You know what I mean? Like, I know we've seen all kinds of nonsense together on YouTube, but I've always liked you. So,
thank you.
Hey, TF,
and I've always liked YouTube, man.
TF, real quick.
So let's cheers to that.
This LW character in the chat, tell that guy to go fuck himself.
Hey, let me real quick. Can I say hey to listen, everybody, one at a time. El Dragoon, what's up, buddy? El Dragoon.
Going once.
Why? What happened?
No, I just brought somebody up, and I'm not hearing them talk, so I'm just asking, All right, so I'm going to bring up, I can only have this many people up, so I'm going to bring up Tiger Baskins instead. What is up, Tiger Baskins?
Good morning.
What are you up to, brother? Who what?
Slim Shady Canes wanted to make the playoffs.
Oh, he's fired.
Hey,
He's fired.
you guys can't hear me either?
I just turned you up. I just had to jack your volume. I just had to jack you up. Not off. I just had to jack you up, TB. What's up, brother? How you doing?
You said you had to jack me off. I was saying that I had just talked to Santa Claus, and I told him that for Christmas, Slim Shady Canes wanted his team to make the playoff.
Santa Claus was on my live stream last night.
Hey, hold on. I asked the question earlier. Slim, how is the little one doing?
Slim, you still around?
Bitch.
All right, I don't hear him.
Yeah, I was trying not to make too much noise. No, they're good. And listen, that may be what I want for Christmas.
Louder than that.
But you know what? You're going to wish your team had showed up to the playoffs too, because y'all are going to get skull drugged by Notre Dame.
I mean, we did start to the playoffs. We just have a backup quarterback. It's not my fault that Gunnar Stockton is better than Cam Ward.
Okay.
He's not. And your defense is worse. What?
Well, the defense has to stay on the field 57 times a game because we go 3 and out every single time.
Excuses.
Okay, well, what's the excuse for Miami not being in the playoffs?
It's because
We're not good. We're not good enough.
Oh, well, Georgia is good enough. That's why we're there.
Yeah, you're just going to wish they had showed up because they're not going to show up.
I mean, either way,
Hey.
I'd rather continue the streak of being in the playoffs. I'm okay with
Hey!
I
down.
hate you all.
No.
Merry Christmas, Wendy.
Do you want to know what makes me more excited about Alabama not making the playoffs than anything? Is actually CU, Colorado Buffaloes. I'm from Colorado. Actually got to a bowl game this year.
There you go.
So, I mean...
Hey, fun fact, because Alabama did not make it to the playoffs,
Yeah, fuck them,
spousal
them.
abuse raised 200% overnight.
This is fucking Christmas. So shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna fucking take your nuts off. None of you little bastards talking about balls.
Hey, and shout out
the ball.
Oh, you're talking about
one at a
that other
time.
team
One
that didn't show up to the playoffs?
Hey,
One at a time. One
the
at
ball
a
got
time,
smoked.
One at a time. Everybody one at a time. What's up, Southern Grown? Wendy, Merry Christmas. Love you, girl. Everybody talk one at a time. We can
Hey,
find
traveling bulls, you know
Hey,
shit's gonna go crazy when I show up, right?
I know. You got to help me out here, brother. You
Then
gotta
TF,
help me out.
Football.
I'm trying, but these
TF,
Gunners in here.
TF, let me make one point, then I'll shut the fuck up for everyone else. I just like seeing all you lesser seeds battle it out on the field.
You like
while
seeing
we sit
seed
back
all the
and
time.
just relax and chill. And,
Hey, I'm not going to take any smack talk from a guy whose favorite team has the most unironic logo in all of college football.
we're the only undefeated team, so you all lesser seeds and non-playoff teams. You
Whoa,
do whatever the
whoa,
fuck you do.
What seed are you, and where are you from, dickhead?
Number
He's got it
one.
on
We're the
shirt.
number one seed.
Quick
Oh,
cousin.
you're Oregon.
Yeah.
Then.
Hence
Oh, all right. Well,
hence the Oregon and the duck on the shirt and the Oregon flag. in
well,
the
I'm
back.
sorry. I'm
Ben-
working on
Ben
a
Love-
small. I'm on a cell phone with a small screen, and I couldn't see
Of
your
course you are.
duck.
Well, tell me this. Hold on, I got a question for Oregon fan. Are you not worried? Are you not worried about playing an Ohio State team that just played the best game of their life when you guys barely beat them the first time?
No. You know what? Eventually, you're going to have to play those teams. That's what Dan Lanning said, our coach. He's like, hey, you're going to have to play the best teams if you want to win, so bring it on. And Tennessee was definitely not the third best team in the SEC. The SEC is a shit show.
Who was the third best team, do you think?
Hey, you know what?
The SEC is a joke. If that was an amazing SEC
No.
defense and Ohio State tore them apart with a busted O-line, then bring on Ohio State. Bring them back.
Who was
Let's
the
go.
best third team
Well,
in
hold on. Hey, Jamal.
SEC?
Hang on. You
Jamal,
actually have
tell
college
Jamal
football
with the
players.
glasses.
Fucking seriously, man?
Look, I was gonna say, as an Oregon fan, do you think Indiana's better than Tennessee?
Oh no, I'm not saying that. We're not.
Yes,
we're not
yes,
going
I
into-
do.
I'm not going into the
Well,
complaint,
stop.
the competition.
But what
of
we will
who's
go
better or
into
worse.
is that big goose egg on the side of your helmet is the most ironic logo in all of college football, and it's not about to change.
Wins,
Well, what I was saying
wins in the playoff need to matter at the same time. It's not just, oh, we think on paper you're the best team. Like, say, Alabama fans, no offense, LW in the chat, if you get absolutely fucking skull fucked by Oklahoma on the road, and lose to Vanderbilt.
And Vanderbilt.
I
Well,
don't
listen,
care.
we
if
were-
you
we
think
were
on
just talking
paper
about-
they're the best team. I mean, I'm saying I don't care about Ohio State because I think Vanderbilt is not, or I'm sorry, Tennessee is not that great. And you look at the first game, Oregon left probably 11 to 15 points on the board. They didn't even put up those points. They
You don't
should
think
have. They
Ohio
couldn't put it
State left points on the board?
up. They left up a field goal. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, and once again, LW, this ain't a shot to you, but you got some dummies in your fan base. You lost to this Tennessee team that just got skull-drilled.
I mean, Ohio State
That's-
lost to
that's the point.
Michigan.
That's true too. That is true too. That was the most disgusting loss, almost one of the most disgusting losses of the season, outside of Notre Dame to NIU.
But what I'm
Like
saying,
Indiana only lost by 10.
but what I'm
Give
saying
them
is
some credit.
Michigan was able to hold Ohio State scoreless.
Merry Christmas, you give a fuck.
Was
We got NFL games on tomorrow.
all right, my boy. Was Oregon able to hold Ohio State scoreless in the second half?
Oh no.
So that's what I'm trying to say is, do you think that Michigan has a better defense than Oregon?
No, I'm not going to say either one. I think.
Do you think that
I think Oregon has kind of the benefit this year, and I said it on a Michigan show last night, previewing the game. I think Oregon has the benefit of that teams are unfamiliar with Oregon, and so they don't know how to play against Oregon yet. Whereas you have Ohio State, Michigan that go against each other every year, so there's a familiarity and kind of a the game plan.
Kind of, but different coaches, different players.
It's a rivalry situation. And the one thing that I respect the most, and I think everyone here could agree, is that before the season started, Big Ten Media Days, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about it because I don't give a shit, is that Dan Lanning, our coach, was asked, how are you going to adjust to Big Ten play? And he went, oh, we don't. They're going to have to adjust to us. Well, he just went 13-0 and won the Big Ten in year one. So,
and I don't disagree with it.
that's all you have to say.
Hey, what do you think about Jokic taking another MVP in the NBA
knock off.
By the way, we have NBA games tomorrow. We have NFL games tomorrow. It's not all about the fucking college football, you cocksucker.
Basketball sucks balls.
All right, Swerton, listen, I just muted you. We're talking about college football because we don't care about basketball. I like you, brother, but let these people talk, man. If you got something to say about college football, say something about college football.
Hey,
But
Traveling,
don't say, let these people
Lou
talk.
They're being so angry.
Traveling, let Uncle Lou talk.
All right.
No. Oh, what I was saying is the Oregon guy, I completely agree with that, but I do know it's tougher to beat a team twice, and you guys barely beat Ohio State. You don't think that in their mind they just played the hottest game of the season? You don't think that they're coming into this game with momentum?
They absolutely are. I expect this to be a high scoring affair. I think this is going to be like a 38-35 game. This is not going to be no one's getting blown out in this game. This is going to be a back and forth. It's who makes the least mistakes, turnover or penalty wise.
Well, and I'll say this, and I hate it because I'm going to blow Slim's head up with this. I really wanted to see Miami in the playoff because of their offense. They have like the number 1 or number 2 offense in the country. And I think that was something I really wanted to see this year was just to see Cam Ward. I mean, to be honest, dude, I don't care how much I can't stand Miami. I love watching Cam Ward play.
It's an absolute crime. It's an absolute crime that everybody talked about Alabama and Miami getting left out of the playoffs. Like that, everybody talked about it. And it's a crime that Alabama in bowl games, because they've suddenly forgotten about the interest in bowl games, that Alabama and Miami aren't playing each other in a bowl game. Being the 13th and 14th thing, nobody's going to, I mean, a lot of people are going to watch Alabama play Michigan, but it's a piece of shit Michigan team and a
Who is Miami
average
playing?
Miami's playing, what do we got? Slim.
Iowa
Is it
State.
Iowa State.
The Pop-Tart Bowl. The
Pop-Tart Bowl. You could have had Alabama just like they did with Georgia and Florida State last year. You know what I mean? Like that should have been the game this year, was Alabama being 13 and 14. That people would have tuned into that shit.
Hey, if you would have played Colorado versus Miami, those two quarterbacks, my goodness.
So many better options for both Alabama and Miami. I mean, it's like, I'm not just saying this as a Miami fan, but Alabama playing Michigan isn't that intriguing to me because Michigan's a dumpster fire.
It's a game.
Miami playing Iowa State. I haven't even watched an Iowa State game this year. Have you?
No.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I watched the Big 12. I watched the Big 12 title game. That was the only Iowa State game I've seen this year, and they got skull drugged by Arizona State.
There you go.
And Miami will probably Slim will probably lose to Iowa State because we haven't won a bowl game in forever. But yeah, you know what? Everybody will laugh at us more. It's like I said, I'm going straight to heaven because I've already served my time in purgatory being a Miami fan.
There you go.
It is weird. The weirdest bowl game I think is, I mean, one, I'm looking forward to, not because of Miami, Iowa State, just the Pop-Tart Bowl in general, because the Pop-Tart Bowl is, if anyone can maximize an audience and commercialize it, they have done a fantastic job of it. So
they better give me frosted cinnamon or I'm out, man.
Right? No shit. The weirdest one is BYU Colorado, because it's a conference game, but because of bowl tie-ins after they change conferences, then they have to fill the spots like with the Big 12 and Pac-12 team.
Can we say that BYU, like you're talking about BYU, Brigham Young versus primetime Colorado?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be, they should just go on ahead and call this the racist bowl.
I was going to say,
because I mean, these people are going to hate each other.
The Amish versus NWA.
Right. I mean, Jesus Christ. You've got this is just going ahead and call it. It can be like sponsored by the NAACP and
all right.
Oh my God.
Time for a drink. You get y'all's drinks ready. Let's have a drink.
All right, I'm
All
taking.
right, I'm back on vodka. I'm off the whiskey. That was enough.
Nah, I'm back on
I'm off that. Sam already told me he was going to bed, and he was like, "Don't you drink that whole goddamn bottle? I swear to God."
Well, if you drink the whole bottle, you do. You know what
I'm
happens?
taking a shot of some Captain Morgan 100 proof Spice Strong. So that's
Nice.
it is, but I got a little chaser with it. But anyways, all right, let me take the shot for you guys.
I was gonna say,
All right, let's
God
go. On the
damn.
count of 3. Mr. Duggar, you ready?
I'm ready again.
Let's do it.
Mr. Duggar's muted, I think. I can't hear Mr. Duggar.
Mr. Duggar don't know where he is right now.
Shut up to me, Ben.
There you are.
You're back. Just a sec. I'm sorry, man. Dang.
Cheers, Wendy.
Don't apologize for being,
For being classy like you are.
Mr. Dog.
Boy, that 100 proof kicks harder than my stepdad. God damn.
Once again, the lovely Jack Daniels is on time.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
Cheers to Rick and Lisa for this bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, cheers to them and Merry Christmas to everybody. You too, Southern Son and Grown. I love Wendy. Wendy's another one of my people. Like Gary, I've known people like Mr. Duggar, Ben, and you, a long time. Some of these people, Slim. I've known Slim for, good God, I've known that guy for a long time. A lot of you people. I've known you for a long fucking time, and that's cool.
Yeah.
And we ain't never had a problem. And you know what? If you can go that long with, and I'm talking years, if you can go that long and never have a problem with people, except for Ben, I've had problems with him, but that's just he's fucking weird. But I've hung out with Ben in real life. I've been to baseball games with Ben. I've been to, all kinds of
I did not molest you in the bathroom. I promise.
No, you did not. I locked the door. I know, dude. I locked the door.
He locked the door.
I locked that fucking door.
Ben, you were missing out, bro.
I told him I wouldn't, and I didn't. Now he did lock the door. on me, but-
next time you gotta do it. It's an amazing, it's a once in a lifetime deal.
Gutters. Who is your?
Hey, he doesn't fight back. That's the thing.
Gutters. Who is your football?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Involved in this.
What did I start?
See, this is all your fault.
It really is, isn't it?
I have missed you, Mr. Duggar. I hope you have a good Christmas.
Hi,
too.
my brother. How you doing? It's good to hear you boys. When you gonna come over there and play Rust with me?
Dude, I completely forgot that you played. Do you still play it?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I've got about 2,000 hours now. I'm a chemist. I'm a killer.
Hey, you're a chemist? You're a chemist at this
I'm a
point?
killer, but
You're living out of a camper making meth or something? What kind of game is
no,
this?
but we do have campers.
They're in freaking gas. What the
They
hell?
do have meth. They do have meth. Yeah.
Oh, no.
New Mexico.
Just put the two together.
I'm sorry, I quit drugs and fentanyl came upon us, yeah. Well, they used to use toluene to make cocaine, so what are they using now? Fuck that.
Bad.
Well, listen, I'll tell you this though, guys. The secret recipe. Some people use baking soda and all that. I use powdered milk. That's where it's at.
Boys and girls, this channel does not condone drug use in any way, form, or fashion. If you are 18 years old, you can stay here. If you're under the age of 18, get the hell out of here because you do not belong
The
here.
opinions expressed on
It
this
should be
channel
for
do not
only
necessarily
entertainment
reflect
purposes only. We piss you off. Sometimes we do piss people off. We don't
Get you a
care.
half cup of powdered milk.
You can go. Hi.
Or traveling. Tell them to get a
powdered
CBD
milk.
burger.
Cheeseburger, Pepsi.
Yeah, get your CBD burger. That's where it's at.
What the lamb-based and Breaking Bad kind of recipe is that?
Hey, this is a homemade recipe.
It must be.
You eat some Walmart burgers, man.
You got to do the salt sprinkle. You got to do the little salt.
Wait, we finally got Coin Dragon up here? We finally got Coin Dragon?
I told Man,
There you are. Good to see you. I've had you up here. I saw you in the private chat and shit, and I'm like, what the hell?
it's this mic, it's the game, it's a thing.
There you go. All right. Well, glad to have you here, man. Merry Christmas to you,
Well,
brother.
thank you. Merry Christmas to you and everybody up here on the panel as well.
Howdy.
And to Joe.
Agreed.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas to you too, bud.
Damn, we don't got to drink again, do we?
No, not yet. Not yet.
What? I was
TV.
gonna say I'm down with it. What's
Well,
up?
then I'll just have to drink for you, though.
There we go.
Don't be
TV, Tiger Baskins.
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen you in a long time. Missed you at Colby's wedding. I was hoping you were going to be there, but neither here nor there. But how's everything going? What are you doing for Christmas tomorrow? And what's your favorite Christmas movie? Sum that up real fast.
Listen, before we answer any of that, I need you to be honest. I don't even care if you private the stream after. How was the wedding?
I had fun. I had a good time, man. It was a fun wedding. It was cold, but you know, that's to be expected at that time of year. And I had a good time, you know.
Holy shit.
I went to hang out with my friend, you know, that was getting married and saw a bunch of other good friends of mine. And it was a really fun, nice wedding. Colby, you know, looked like he had a good time. Raleigh was very beautiful, and it was a great wedding. I liked it.
Awesome.
I had fun.
I will say I definitely respect you for that because I know I would probably say the same thing you did. But I
I ain't lying, dude. We stayed till the end, so.
I keep hearing otherwise from other people.
I've already told those people what I think, and you know they whine too much. You know?
Well, I appreciate.
I mean, that's my honest opinion.
No.
They whine
I
too much.
that. I appreciate that. Well, I'll say this: my favorite Christmas movie, and I mean, even if you guys beat me up for it, I know A Christmas Story is great, but I think. Is it Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh no! Are you going Jingle All the Way with Arnie?
I want to say that's probably my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay,
that's a good one. And then what I'm doing for Christmas tomorrow. So we're almost at my goal. Usually every Christmas we'll try to raise money to do something special for somebody or for a few people or homeless, whatever. But this year I didn't have a lot of time. So I ended up just kind of accepting defeat and raised $100 or almost $100 to donate to St. Jude's Hospital. So
there you go.
That was
I love St. Jude's.
So that was it. I think this year traveling, and I love Slim to death. I don't know if he can still hear me, but I think my YouTube people have been a big part of it, even though I haven't really gotten to talk to them a whole lot this year. This has been the biggest year of growth for me. I think I've excelled more in my career than I ever have in just this 1 year.
Now, are you talking about pant size or growth?
I
love you, brother. I'm teasing you.
I was going to say the little boxes.
I have an alert. The wonderful Miss Pontoon Jody, my heartthrob, my wannabe future ex-wife, unless she I'm in love with this woman. This woman catches big ass catfish. She's pretty to boot. Good Lord, I would cook for her everything possible. I would be her sex slave.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
I'm picturing Mr. Duggar with a ball gag in his mouth.
I would lose weight for this.
Oh my god! No, it's not a ball gag. No, wait. Listen, I got it. It's not a ball gag. It's a real big bobber, like a fishing bobber in his mouth. You know?
Bobber gag.
I don't care. The world got to know I love Pontoon Jody. I don't care.
I know, and Pontoon Jody's a sweetheart. What's up, Pontoon Jody? Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Nightmares brought to you by Traveling Fools.
God bless.
She's one of Merry Christmas, Jody.
But anyways, that's pretty much it. I just I've just really enjoyed this year, and I know you know this, traveling and Duggar, Slim, but like YouTube Police and Gutter's Pub, and I can't see the other guy. I can't see your name, but most of you guys that I meet on here, I think I've already kind of accepted it. Everybody I meet on YouTube is really a real person, so I appreciate you even if I don't know you.
Hey, hang on. I'm definitely AI.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Except
I
him.
think you're IA.
AI, something like that.
Am I?
He's too good looking, bro.
That's
You
true.
can tell he's AI. You look at he looks like a Ken doll. That's what,
Tiger Baskins and I one time had lunch at Crystals. We had lunch at Crystals and we ate CBD burgers. They
We
were
did.
CBD burgers.
we were
But-
high off our
Yeah,
tail.
right, man.
yeah, what did it stand for?
Cheese, bacon, and something.
Yeah, we were like, we felt like we'd been gypped. We were like, we ordered CBD because they had the big thing on the sign. It said CBD burgers. We walked in that place like we were going to fucking own it. We were like, fucking CBD burgers at Crystals. Sign me up. I mean, give me the chili cheese fries and everything. Let's just have
I would
fun
have
with
said,
it.
where's the THC burgers now?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
wanting them to
It's just like
sprinkle
saying, I don't
THC.
care about my 70s. I'm on all of it.
What you really want is George Bacon. It's a
Yeah.
cheeseburger. That's what you really want. They can't nothing beat a chili cheeseburger.
Hey,
Oh, I
chili
know.
cheese is pretty good.
Chili cheeseburger with bacon on it. Fuck you. I got that.
Listen,
Hey, y'all
anybody
chill out.
from
Yeah,
the
let's make it
south,
real.
anybody from the south knows what it's like to go up and order the Cheesinator meal from Crystals. And
Oh
get
my
those five,
goodness.
get those 5 cheese crystals with the chili cheese fries, and you
Yeah,
dip
baby.
those burgers in there. Oh my god, that is like the ultimate. Like if you're just a degenerate fat person that feels like they just need to eat, that's the fucking meal of
Now,
champions.
traveling, I'll say this
Yes.
though.
I'd be on the front of that Wheaties box.
Do you remember the Baconator? Do y'all
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
oh of course.
Oh
used to
my
be
god.
What do you mean? Remember the Baconator? They still got them.
Oh
Yeah, they
sorry.
still got them. I still say they used to be good.
Cardiac attack.
They're not so good no more.
What about a McRib?
Man, I'm
How
telling
does somebody feel about those? Because I think those things are nasty.
Well,
Right.
I'm telling you, what you do is you go down to Pelahatchie, Mississippi, and go to the wards at the corner of 80 and whatever street, and order you a big one and maybe a little one. They're chili cheeseburgers, and those will be the best burgers you ever wrap your lips around. Maybe a Southern Deluxe. Now they put more stuff on that, and it's going to cost you $10 for that burger.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Well,
with that.
what's the
Hey,
quote?
I want to go back to the
Now go to wards.
McRibs, and y'all know I'm going to be right when I say this.
I just started a poll on the McRib.
Soylent Green.
What
You
does
did.
it?
I think McRib sandwich is Soylent Green.
Wait, what? I couldn't hear that, Duggar.
There's Soylent Green McRibs.
What
And
does that mean?
They make them.
Wow, man.
I don't understand
You might
anything
be
that's going
right.
on right now. Do you,
You know
T-Bone?
what movie was Soylent Green? It was
Never saw Soylent Green.
No, I've never seen it. Guys, I'm only 30.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Do it, Duggar.
You can look it up. Maybe find it.
You're old.
Look it
Wait,
up.
is it in the library next to Pearl Harbor? Like, come on,
No,
man.
No. Hey, this is in Sanskrit,
Hey,
TB. This is in Sanskrit. This is
we will
way
never
back.
say nothing about.
It's in cuneiform. Yes.
Wait, guys, is it next to World War One? Like, how far back am I going?
Terry.
This fucking guy.
We're you know.
Well, I started a poll in the chat, so everybody make sure you vote on that. And I did McRib, nasty or no, I'd eat it, blah, blah, blah. I want to see the results. 78% of the chat right now going for nasty.
What?
Yeah, so make sure you get their vote.
Only a
Oh,
black
no.
that shit.
Oh, no.
Now,
I'm
I mean,
going
you
to
know
be
what?
honest with you. The McRib is about the only thing edible
Yeah.
off the McDonald's menu.
Thank you, Slim.
Is it? Is it
I'd
really?
sooner eat the tray than I would eat the fucking McRib.
Yeah.
I would eat
fast
the
food,
toilet paper.
fast food maggots are not really on my taste buds. I
What
kinda
about
try to
local
stay away
restaurant
from
maggots?
maggots? No.
I
Well,
think
just-
that's them trying to feed you bugs.
They
Hey.
really are.
I'll eat
You'll
a
eat
bug.
bugs and you'll like it.
Fucking
Hey,
chocolate.
my ex-girlfriend was a bug. She got
Who
ate.
said they'd be the bug?
Hey, my ex-girlfriend was a bug.
Hey, I've eaten.
Yeah, that's different.
I've had crickets. I've had possum. I've had elk. I've had rattlesnake.
I've had rattlesnake
Now
too.
listen,
That
hey,
shit's
this is
banging.
actually a real question.
Gator.
I've never had
gator.
I've never had raccoon or possum. Are either one pretty good?
I've had possum. It sucked.
Oh, okay.
Got a bull.
Yeah, it's really possum's really greasy. I've eaten that as
Yeah.
well. Really, I've eaten rattlesnake not by choice. I found out I was eating rattlesnake after I was already eating rattlesnake.
They were like, oh,
and it actually tasted good. I will give it that. I was like totally sick to my stomach after I found out it was rattlesnake, but when I was eating it, I thought it was good. So I will give it that. But possum, it's like eating. If you took a piece of chicken or something like that and just put like a pound of butter or margarine, maybe even margarine, and just like, I don't know, it was really greasy. Maybe that's just the one I only tried it once, but it was really like
delicious.
It gave you that
I was
film.
gonna say, I've heard
it gave you
raccoon
a
is
film in your mouth.
You just got to get rid of this. You know, you got to know how to clean a game to begin with.
Or maybe you can just go to the grocery store like the rest of us fucking normal people
Well,
and buy like edible
food.
food. You know?
Fuck that chicken you're buying over there. You know, he could have got loose and all foul. I'm just saying, if you catch him wild, that was nasty. If you can't do 99.8% of the deliciousness of a game animal is knowing how to clean it and respecting the meat.
Well, Duggar, that's what I've heard is I haven't had raccoon yet, but probably 80% of the people that have talked to me about it said that cooking it with like a roast, with potatoes and carrots, they said that's the best. It's the most tender meat.
With sweet potatoes is probably the best way I've ever had.
TB, I'm just gonna be like totally honest. From what I've always understood, most black people don't like coons.
What? I was gonna say the opposite. I was gonna say yeah.
If I cook one for you, you'd love it too.
Well, I'll tell you guys this. Listen,
goddamn it, Doug cooked me another coon. That shit got me nervous.
Merry Christmas,
I'm gonna stop.
All right, hold on. Listen, Jamals. I was gonna tell y'all this. I went to a few different high schools growing up, not by choice. And I was a good kid. It wasn't like I was a bad kid and had to move around. But the last school I went to was a very basically old school high school where they were kind of stuck in the 70s. And a lot of the black people from that area, they would buy raccoons from a lot of these plantations in the area.
Gotta leave a foot on them.
Yeah, they would buy them for super cheap.
I've sold raccoons. I was a trapper and everything back then.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, and they would.
You gotta leave a foot on them, man. Or you might be selling me a cat.
I used to catch a bullhead. Same thing, pretty much.
I was the fish man, and I'd have but I had legal fish that I could take, and I had a license and everything. So kids don't jump out there and make a bunch of money on fish without doing it the proper way.
Well, I'll tell y'all an illegal story. Duggar, you're a fisherman. I'll tell you an illegal story. My dad, it's probably back in the 2000, right in 2002, maybe 2001. I remember my grandmother owned a lake house, and we stayed there in the summer. Well, the first week he poured pig feed every day in the back, like off the ramp, like off the deck. And the second week we went fishing, and on the third day we caught 119 fish, crappie, catfish, bass. Brim, everything you can think of.
Yeah. Back in the day when I was a fisherman offshore, and long line and stuff. You could keep just about anything you could catch, and and we actually helped establish limitations, because there would be people roll up and just fill their boat, but we were commercial fishermen. We did it for a living. People were just raping and pillaging. If they could get a fillet off of it, they were keeping it. And they were keeping the breeder fish. Not having a slot. Really fuck fishing up. But since they brought in slot limits and stuff, it's dramatically increased. Like the freshwater catches now are crazy for bass and for catfish and for. There's still some big dinosaur-looking gar out there. And if you've never been gar fishing, it's the biggest freshwater fish out there.
You talking about them alligator gars? Yeah.
Have you ever alligator gar, big alligator?
Oh, fuck yeah. It's the alligator garfish, man.
That you talk about a greasy
looks like a gator, right? I'm telling you.
Hey, you talk about a greasy fish, and alligator gar is one of the greasiest, oiliest.
That's not true, sir.
Really?
Yeah, it's policy. It's got a really flaky white meat. It's got it. Sometimes it's.
Oh no! Sorry.
You smoke them in it. Dude, that was one of my biggest sellers.
Duggar.
You know,
Duggar,
you cut them out with a hatchet.
I wasn't talking about it being cooked. I'm saying when you get it out of the water.
Oh, that somebody's just slick.
It's like a catfish when you pull them out. It's like a nasty catfish.
Dude,
the Indians used to put them on arrows and make knives and stuff out of their scales. Just a badass to use their teeth for putting them on arrows and stuff.
I remember the first time we caught gar. The first time we caught an alligator gar, I remember not being able to get sliminess off my hand for like an hour. Like it was the sickest feeling. I mean, I was a little kid, but it was the sickest feeling I could remember.
Dude, I can't stand a fucking alligator gar. They fucked up so many of my rattle traps. I've literally stomped an alligator gar to death.
You will hammer them. But I tell you what, if you jug line them like I did, man, and you're pulling on this sucker, because I got cable on there and I got good hard twine. And then about a 40-pound alligator gar jumps out of the water and goes over your head. You know, you get hurt catching that fish if you don't know what you're doing. And
now, you know what's real fun, Mr. Duggar, is up there where I go. And not only do we have alligator gar, but we got those Asian carp.
Oh,
and we figured out the secret on my buddy's 16-foot pontoon. You get that motor going about 500-600 RPM is when they get to jumping, and we'll sit there and skeet shoot them while they jump.
Oh, that's got to be hilariously fun.
Wow, skeet shooting, fucking! I can get in on this skeet. We're gonna mix boat. We're gonna mix pontoon boating,
traveling,
shooting, and fishing. Now you're talking my language.
We could probably skeet shoot some Asian carp on a college football Saturday.
Oh, dude, I remember the first time I saw one. I went out fishing with my buddy, and his youngest son was with us. And his youngest son's up at the front of the boat. Those Asian carp got to jumping. He caught one right to the face, knocked him cold as a wedge.
Nice.
That's what I say. You need a football helmet going after them some bitches.
Now, Mr. Duggar, you can probably notice one of the coolest things you'll ever see in your life is when you start getting about 17, 18, 19 miles offshore and you start seeing those and you're cruising out, you're running 30, 35, 40 mile an hour, going out, going fishing, you're headed out. About time it always seems like you hit about 18, 19 miles out, you start seeing the flying fish. Those things are cool as shit. And you start hitting that thing, and all of a sudden, all these fish start like coming right next to your boat, and they fly through the air, and they'll jump up and go on either side of your boat. And it's always about that, close to 20 miles, but a little bit before offshore. And then you'll lose them about 25 miles out. But that 5 miles is always awesome.
You anchor out there at night and just leave your lights on. They'll land.
Yeah, but they're not as fun when they're like flying, like when you're cruising and there's like, all over the sides.
Piece of advice for any that decide to take up my Asian carp skeet shooting. The ladies don't find it as amusing as I do when they get covered in fish guts from the shotgun blast.
Oh, that's a close shot.
What do you got? What are you doing this while they're in the water? Or?
Well, no, they're jumping up, but they'll jump up literally right next to your boat.
Well, don't shoot them in the boat.
They both fish them like that. I know they shoot both.
Yeah, dude, Asian carp will catch themselves. They'll hop right into your boat. They don't care.
Yeah.
Now,
I've seen them on TV. I've never actually seen them in the wild. They say, they actually sell them. There's actually some people developing a market for them fish, and there's only like one or two major. They're shipped from Asia. I mean, carp's the most ate fish in the whole wide world.
what?
That's the most eaten fish in the entire world.
I was so
And,
a lot of people here don't eat carp, but I've heard that people eat them. Prepare.
yeah. You're cutting out real bad there, but yeah,
TB, your audio went to shit all of a sudden.
Your connection has TV.
Your TV connection.
Wait, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you prepare a carp? Because people,
I don't know. I've never done it.
I the way I cook a carp is I'll take him in poaching by put him in a steamer with vegetables like celery, onion, garlic, carrots, and cook it down till the meat starts to fall off. Then you take it off, cool it off, pull the meat off, and then put some chopped onion and celery in it, and make like a salmon patty out of it. It's really delicious.
okay.
If you really want to play a little bitty play, you can get a little play off of the.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's worth it though. They're actually a really good eating fish.
Well, and that's why I've never eaten them, because that's what I've heard. It's a whole lot of work for not a whole lot of meat.
Y'all ever see them big buffalo carp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Them ribs on that some bitch is just about the best thing you ever put in your mouth.
Oh,
Just cut the ribs out and smoke them. They're incredible.
I bet we lost Ben, but I'll bet he would argue with you right now.
Well,
I'll feed you some buffalo carp ribs.
he's allowed to have a different opinion. I know what bone he likes to gnaw on, but
Love you,
I
Ben.
said it. I did.
I know. We like to pick on our gay friend, but we do like
Hey, he's a freak. But he's our freak, by God.
Yeah, he is our freak, and he's my
Chris
buddy.
is
And
a freak.
you know what? I'm allowed to tease Ben, but you're not you. But
If you're mean to him, you got to whip our ass. That's what
Yeah. You'll have to get through me to get him off his knees.
you got to be able to know him.
Oh.
Don't talk to him like that. He'll get offended. Then we'll have to send out Lotto or
Hey, look at this. Look at this. Here's your buddy Devil Dog in here. Look at this. Devil Dog's up in here. Good to see you, brother. As always, another one of this is the same Devil Dog, right?
It is.
Okay, I know he changed his avatar not too long ago. I always kind of wondered, obviously a few people could go by Devil Dog. What's up, brother, man? Good to see you. That's one of Belt Loop's good friends, YouTube Police's good friends, and my good friend as well. So good to see you, Devil Dog.
He goes, "Wow, you read the chat."
I do read the chat. I learned that a long time ago. That was the thing Wendy called me out on years ago. That's years ago. Look at this. We've got
You've kind of
Sonny
been laughing
Rose.
tonight.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
And by the way, just to answer, so I check chat. I would love a chicken breast with some tomato sauce, marinara on it. Yeah.
I love breasts.
Yeah, me too. I'm a big breast guy.
Yeah, I like breasts.
I like thighs too.
I like breast and not shapely buttocks.
I like the back, the breast, and all the rest.
Okay. Do you like big butts and you cannot lie?
You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a
Itty bitty waist.
itty bitty waist,
And a round thing in your face.
you get something.
Get busted.
I was just making sure.
Oh yeah. In fact, last night on my live stream, I was reading the lyrics to that song.
Hey, nice.
It goes hand in hand, thick fat, big round.
But look, guys, I am going to let you go because I got to wake up early and celebrate Christmas with some people.
Well, TB, before you bounce out, man, I love you, brother. You know that. When do we get to hang out again? You're not going on the cruise with us.
I didn't even know there was such thing as a cruise. I thought boats had been suspended because of the drones, the UFOs, guys.
Oh yeah, whatever. Don't start your thing.
That's COVID part 2, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah, C2, 2.0, C2.0. Yeah,
we'll for real though. We will talk soon.
Right, holler at me, man.
Slim, I have your number, buddy. I have been wanting to call and ask about the fam, so I will. I'll wait.
Yeah, call me anytime.
Probably over. But,
what do you got going on? What do you got going on, Tiger? What's happening?
This has just been the busiest. Like, I've always been busy with coaching and stuff and training, but I finally got like a job at a school that I would say is probably a top 25 to 30 school in the country.
Nice.
The place costs, it's like $24,000 a year to go to school there. It's a high school. Like, come on now. And I ended up getting the middle school coaching job there. And so I've been taking it serious because I know that from here I can move up pretty quick. And it's not stressful. It just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of
dedication.
Yeah. And I feel bad, but every time I get on here and talk to you guys, I love it because it's like nothing's happened. It's like we just pick up where we left off, and I think that's why I'll always choose my YouTube friends over people that I see in my local world, because a lot of people in the local world don't get it. They don't understand the grind type deal. So
we love you here, man. We love you here.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
you and I have had so much fun together. And in real life, that's what a lot of people don't realize is that people like, we've had fun in real life. And you can't take it away.
That's IRL and internet lingo.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to
sorry.
say that.
For all you young people out there, we're talking about IRL.
I've seen Slim in a Miami costume that was probably a size small, but yet now I know more about Casamigos than I ever had.
Well, step up, soldier, and be proud of what you do. Be your best, and I'm sure it'll be plenty good enough because you're a good cat.
Yeah.
And I believe in you. You believe in yourself too. Thanks for that, man. It was good seeing you. You're good people. We don't talk near enough.
No, for sure. But like I said, I appreciate you guys because
love you, TB. You know that.
I can always count on you guys. But I love you. And meet you, policeman, and then the lady, PPGG 7755155. Nice to meet you too. And so I'll see you guys later. Okay, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, man. God bless you and your family.
And a Happy New Year.
Thanks.
Bye, y'all.
I'm offended. I prefer Happy Holidays. Thank you.
Fuck off.
Slim, I still think it's hilarious. When we were doing those Miami post-game shows and we're going on there and Slim shows up with his Trump hat. It's like the TR with the Miami U and then the MP.
I did. I took it a step further. I ordered myself a hoodie. Did you ever see that music video that Ben Shapiro was in?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, he had that it was meant to look like one of those old Dare shirts, but it was a hoodie that said "Facts don't care about your feelings." I ordered one of those.
Nice. Okay. Are you bringing this to the cruise?
I am. In fact, I'm going to fly in it because I don't fly anywhere. So I figure I can try and piss people off on the flight as well.
You just got off the no-fly list.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get back on it.
Well, I thought you were already on it. You better be back on it already.
No.
I'm back on the able-to-fly list.
Yeah.
So,
we can't be friends if you're not on the no-fly list.
Now, Gunners, have you bought your tickets yet?
Oh, she doesn't need a plane. She got 2 of them already. What else she needs?
Well, I mean, for the cruise, she can fly her own jet down there, but,
All right, cool.
Gunners, that's a no. She won't answer me. She still hasn't bought it.
I haven't.
All right.
Some enchanted evening, I will come a calling. Surprised the hell out of all y'all, didn't
Gutters is like the worst friend ever. She won't even go on a cruise.
That's fucking hard.
Yeah, Mr. Duggar, what I'm most surprised about is I was done setting up this living room before 3 a.m. That's what I'm surprised about.
you? Go, man.
Although this little play set gave me a run for my money.
Place that, fucking Santa helpers are underappreciated. Congratulations, you.
Hey, there's no better time of your life though than that. So cherish it. Like,
Oh,
there's
me and
no
Lou were
better
talking
time
about
of your
that
life
earlier. It's
than
like
it up and doing
he
that.
said
That's
the same
most
thing.
fun.
He's like, because both his kids are teenagers in high school. He's like, hell, I would give what I'd give for them just to give shit about me again.
Right. Yeah, that's the best time of your life right there. So enjoy the shit out of that. And that goes for everybody out there listening. Enjoy the shit out of that. Setting up that shit and doing that stuff for them little kids and stuff. Yeah, that makes it fun. One of the most fun things I thought about Colby's wedding was, the most fun. I don't want to say this like dissing on the wedding or something, because the wedding was wonderful, but before, so I got this. There were these kids there, okay, and they were like younger. One brother was in the wedding. It was like the two brothers that were, blah blah blah. Well, I appointed the one as the fire starter, because they had this like fireplace over there, and I had this kid stoking more wood into that goddamn fire all fucking weekend. And then his younger brother found out that somebody had thrown out a bunch of ducks, these teeny little ducks, out into the mulch and out into the all around. So I started looking for ducks, and we started duck hunting. And I found a couple ducks, gave them to the little kid, blah, blah, blah. It was fun, man. I was wandering around looking for ducks and giving the other kid, I'm like, hey, we better throw another log on. At one point, we had logs falling out of the fire. We had so many in there that it almost burned VicTube to death. VicTube had rolled up. He'd rolled up right there by the thing because he was freezing to death. And all of a sudden, all these goddamn logs come rolling off, almost roll off on VicTube's lap. Yeah, it was fun.
Congratulations there to Colby. That just goes to show you there is somebody for you out there.
Yeah, I mean, a guy that wears yoga pants actually found somebody that loved him. That's, big ups on that.
The guy who wears yoga pants and runs on the beach.
Hey, Traveling Fools found two people to marry him, so there's two somebodies out there for some people.
I know it.
That's crazy, isn't it? You talking? I'm sorry.
I think he might have drugged one of them, though. I'm not sure they were both willing. Were they?
Listen, I've kept mine at a certain amount of drunk for 15 years.
Hey, Traveling Fools.
Yes, sir, Gary.
Eddie wanted me to tell you that you need to come to the meetup we got going on in April. We got a meetup April the 11th, 12th, and 13th in Huffman, Texas. And it's called Operation Rendezvous 3. So,
Texas is a long way from
You'll
me.
come to yours if you'll get on the cruise. The Traveling Fools to the.
Well, I can't even say that. Texas is a long way from me.
yeah.
Not really. I could be in Texarkana in just a few
Oh no,
hours.
I can get on an airplane and be there in 3 hours or something. But yeah, I would love to. Why don't you do it in
Well, we've got it scheduled for April 11th, 12th, and 13th.
All right. Well, keep me posted. Let me know if I can make it there. Of course I will. I'm the king of jumping on the last minute Allegiant flight or something out of some city airport and flying into some other city airport.
No, man, you gotta fly Spirit. That way you get dinner and a show. Flying Spirit's like going to Waffle House at 3 a.m.
Man, I can't wait to see you. Please tell me you booked Spirit Airline slips.
No,
Please,
actually, I
please.
still haven't booked my flight.
Okay, you're going to end up on Spirit. I hope you do. It is Spirit Airlines always when you're waiting to board, Spirit Airline is where the most fun happens. It's going to be a blast.
And remember, you're going to beat the emergency crew for an hour, hour faster than they reach the scene of the crash.
Yeah. I mean, there's always a fight.
Good night, Ma.
Spirit Airline flight. Big Dog Ma. Big Dog Ma. I love you. Thanks so much for always being here. You are a wonderful person. God bless you and your family. And Merry Christmas, Big Dog Ma. We love you over here.
That's a big dog, dude. Good Lord. Hi, darling.
Look at this. We got coming in here. We got Magic Angel. There we go. What's up, Magic Angel? I think I said hey to you earlier, but as well. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. I like it. Gutters, you ever? No, I was going to ask Gutters if she ever flies Spirit Airline, but we all know she does not do that.
She flies with spirits. Having her wine in her little jet there,
Gary, have you ever seen? Okay, so I hacked in and I found Gutters' Instagram. Now, not everybody knows Gutter. Gutters, how many planes do you own? Answer me this honestly.
How many?
How many planes do you own?
How many do you think I own? Well,
2.
How about that? Okay.
I'm
Okay,
right.
but
Okay, so I know one of them's a piece of shit Cessna, but here's Gunners going to her other plane. This is her Instagram photos. I mean, I think there might be a little Photoshop going on in there or something like that. But either way, yeah, I think, she might have had a plane look a little bigger. That's the only thing I can go for. But, I mean, this is her getting on there. They've got this, and they've got a Cessna. She's like, well, we really only own one because the other's kind of a piece of shit. It's only an old Cessna that my husband likes to fly, and blah, blah, blah. But this is their fucking normal fly around thing. And they've got Winnebagos and fucking toy haulers and all kinds of
Winnebago.
I mean, Jesus Christ. She's like, I don't know if we can afford to make it to a cruise and the thing. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, look at the jet I gotta fill up with fuel. Christ almighty.
Oh. And here I am driving around in 2013 Chevy Silverado.
I know it, dude. I've got a, what I drive most of the
Your
time?
car's newer than mine.
That's right, folks. He said he drove a freaking Chevy.
I don't know what I'm
Get them straight, Chevy, not Ford. You got that's right.
First on race day.
Hey, wait a minute. Mopar or no car?
No.
Okay.
I'm a Porsche guy, so all y'all can fuck off. But I like the German.
I actually like Lincoln myself, son.
Well, I've got nothing against Porsche, but Porsche is a little out of my budget.
Okay, dude.
Well, it's out of mine too.
They're fun cars. I can't not. They're fucking cool.
Well,
yeah.
One of the only Chevys ever like it, the Corvette, some of the older vets.
I'd rather push a Chevy than drive a Ford.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, I put it like this. That my first truck, somebody else helped me get it. It was a Dodge Dakota. It's
Oh,
an 03.
no.
Hang on. Hang on, though. You say that. It's an 03, and it's still running over 420,000 miles.
Well, that's a lot of miles.
Hey, and it's the V6, the little Magnum V6.
All right on. There ain't no bad
So,
people.
hey, that's why I went and bought a Ram, because I was like, well, if this thing lasts 420, if I can get half that out of a Ram, I'll be happy.
What was this fucking cars thing? I forgot.
Hey, we gonna have another drink?
I think I'm good, but I'll sip some water with you.
All right. Sound like a winner.
Oh hell! I just had
Yeah, I'm smoking my last cigarette now. We got done putting everything together, and I already know them kids are going to be up sometime between 6 and 7.
I got one ready to go, bro.
That's one thing I ain't got to worry about. I ain't got no kids.
It's a rainbow cup, trout cup.
Welcome back, Gabe.
This part.
I got 2 of my own and a hitchhiker I picked up. So
Nice.
Cheers.
To your mom.
yeah, isn't that something you missed, Mr. Duggar? Back in your day, you actually could pick up hitchhikers, and you wasn't that worried about them being a serial killer.
Oh, we were worried, but we needed a ride.
I picked up about, I don't know how many hitchhikers when I came back from Arizona. And in fact, I had 4 of them in the vehicle, I think, with me at one point. It started raining and my windshield wipers went out. So I just pulled under an overpass. 2 of them got tired of waiting, so they got out and just started walking in the rain.
Hi, Tiger Cat. Merry Christmas, darling.
What's up, TK? Jump up here if you want to. Do you remember when you used to be able to unplug like the fuse and it would make your odometer stop working on like the old on the Ford, like the F-150s and stuff like that? But the other thing it would do was if you unplugged that, it would make your windshield wipers not work. So you would have to plug that shit in to make your windshield wipers work and thus put miles on your vehicle. But that's back in the day when you could unplug that windshield wiper thing, but the odometer wouldn't work if the windshield wipers wouldn't work as well. So
Hey, I know exactly what you're talking about. My grandmother had a Ford Ranchero that did that.
Mm-hmm.
Always wanted me a old Ranchero with a 383 in it.
Dude, hers had the big block 460 in it.
No, come on.
Yes. Hey, and she totaled that motherfucker 3 times and bought it back from the insurance company all 3 times and fixed it.
That was a transferred motor. It didn't come with a 460.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Her third husband was a mechanic. So
That came in the 460 was introduced to the truck lineup, man. That was their jump up for 3/4 tons, and then they started putting them in 4-wheel drive.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that a truck motor was stuck in a car.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where they snatched that Viper V10 out of the 2500 Rams and threw it in the Viper.
Dude, you could actually watch your gas gauge go down. Driving.
Yep. I miss those days. But you could floor it and watch your gas gauge go.
But it was so fun that you could punch. It was like in my Galaxy with a 390 in it, man. That
It was a 3-speed. 3-speed.
No, it was actually the 4-speed on the floor.
Okay.
My old boss had an original, all original Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am from the 70s.
No
And
shit.
that thing, true to its nature, it passed anything but a gas station.
Yeah. The old man had
Damn.
owned he had put a
Big
pop
6.6 in it.
little trailer with little travel trailer. He that son bitch would get it, dude.
I always like when Magic Angel comments. Like, to look it up, it's always so positive. You always see these wings over the side of a little halo over there. I love it, Magic Angel. Good to see you here. Merry Christmas.
Well, come on up here, girl. If you're a girl, surely you are. If not, as long as you're an angel, we're cool.
Yeah, either way, we don't care.
We let they let me up here, who am I?
It's all good.
But the neighborhood,
Guys, I probably ought to get to bed.
get the hell out
Yeah,
of
I'm
here.
closing. I trust me, I'm closing this down here in a minute. Anyway,
Okay.
you're probably making a good exit before I exit everybody else out because, yeah.
Well, I'm doing the same thing because I just finished my cigarette.
Well, my wife, she usually gets a little upset if I'm up past 2:00 in the morning. But
I think you're trying to steal Harley Dad's last cigarette. Give me.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact some children are going to have me awake in 5 hours tops.
Now, Slim, let me ask you this. When they wake up, so like there was a tradition when I was young, and it was Like you could wake up, you could get your like before your parents, you could open what was in the stocking. That's what my parents always did with us. Like if it's in the stocking, you can do it, but you were not allowed to open a present under the tree. So it gave like I think it was a genius idea. It gives the kid like the parents an extra like hour for the kids to go, or maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes for them to go down there and sneak around and eat some candy while you get that 30 minutes more sleep.
No, we don't let them do that. We got the baby gate up, keep 2-year-olds from getting in here.
Ornament.
2-year-old.
But no,
They'd be hanging
I'll just
from the top of the tree.
I'll screw with them when they come in there and try and wake me up. I'll turn over and go back to sleep right in front of them. I don't care.
One of the funniest stories, I say the funniest story. It's funny to me. Maybe y'all won't think it's funny, but my next brother after me, he's 8 years younger than I am, and I remember he was like a little. I used to go dun, dun. I can still do it. And I know it irritates him. I can go to a piano and do the dun 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 dun. But when he was a little kid, man, he would go insane when I would do that. I'd walk by the piano in our house and they'd go dun 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 dun, and you'd hear, these feet running, and he was like a toddler, he'd come running, and because that would drive him insane. But one time he went down there and he was a monster kid, and he went down there and he did something to the Christmas tree, and we had the Christmas tree, we'd put it up and we thought it was all like great. He went up and tried to pull, so he was like 3 years old, 4 years old. The fucking tree fell on top of him. So he was stuck under the tree, and I remember sitting down there laughing, like you'd teasing him and shit, because we teased the hell out of each other. And all you could see was his feet and his arms coming out from underneath this little fucking kid. And it was so funny.
My youngest did that last year. She pulled the Christmas tree over.
It was hilarious.
When y'all talk about Santa Halford and the relevance of Christmas to little kids, my only Christmas that I most cherished Christmas I ever had is we all got up, about 5 o'clock. My old man must have spent all night putting together, but he had a train that run all out through our fucking house that would puff smoke, all that shit.
Oh, nice.
I'm talking miles and miles of fucking train track, brother. And there were 3 brand new bikes there, and the banana bikes and a big bike for Joe. And so Joe's my half brother, but he's my brother, And man, what a great Christmas that was. Then my Uncle John, a couple of his brothers come in, and they all had 9, 10, 11 kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're gonna eat my motherfucking lifesaver notebook. I know they are. Remember them lifesavers, they come in that notebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's way back machine right there.
Yeah.
Hey, TF, I really got to go. Y'all have
I do too. Bell Loop, Gary, YouTube Police, love you, brother. Really do, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you.
And we've been friends for a long time, and I mean that. So, Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas, brother.
I'm glad I saw you live.
Yeah, I'm glad you came in.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Don't get arrested.
Good night, Gary.
He didn't say gutters.
I know, he didn't.
I can't believe he didn't say goodnight to gutters.
He's like, screw that lady. All right. Anybody else got any last words? Let's close this thing down. I think we've done it. I got to get up early. I know Slim does. Mr. Duggar, you got to take your daughter out tomorrow. Gutters is already wearing the pajamas. She's the only one that's ready for tomorrow already. She's like, roll me over and call me fucking ready.
I always do Christmas Eve pajamas, and that way we're all in the same outfit so I can get cute pictures in the morning.
All about the pictures.
Yeah.
Hey,
I refuse to buy matching pajamas or wear them.
Oh, thank God there's some things he left in this world. Hey, I
all right, shit.
Merry Christmas, and Jesus is the reason for the season.
God bless you.
People that came
God bless you.
in this place tonight. They let it, they led you to us. And I just want you to take one thing with you. It's a damn shame they shut off Pearl Beer because that was a good beer.
Amen to that. Slim, you got any last things you want to say?
Peace on earth.
No, I really don't think I can top Mr. Duggar there.
All right. Well,
Hallelujah.
all right. I'm going to leave it with God bless us.